Well, hello everyone, I'm Yeti from BU Gaming, and today we are back in Animallica. And well, last time we got a couple of settlements placed and we got the art station built, and then after the video I spent a little time in here in the house setting up some storage. So this is my little pantry here. I'm gonna need a little bit more storage in here because I need something for drinks, and that one is kind of just a little temporary crate for some leftover stuff that I need to find storage for too. But what I do have in here is I have my honey. This is for all the pastries that we're gonna need for the pastry crates. So we already found a good deal of them, as you can see, but we're definitely gonna have to craft some more eventually. This is for all my proteins that we're gonna need for the proteins crate. There's these 6 different products that you're gonna need. So eggs, raw meat, raw fish, cheese, milk, and ham are all gonna be needed for the proteins crate. So that's that chest. And then all these, the first 6 of them are for all the things we need for the fruit crates. So you can see we have apple, bananas, grapes, strawberries, elderberries, and melons. And then the next 6 plus these barrels and these baskets are all for the different veggies that we're gonna need. So you can see this is just one storage, and it's not the most efficient use of the space. Of course, you could make some crates or even make this small. Well, you can make these and make them smaller. This is the same crate. I've just made these 2 smaller, but these are like the standard size, so I could probably make them smaller and fit more here, or I could put something like that here. But I kind of like the look of it, where you have the barrels underneath the stairs there, right? I think that looks really, really cool. So it's not the most efficient use of space, but I feel like I really like that. And then just a little plant in here to kind of spruce things up a bit. And then I think we're going to make something in the art station later that we're going to hang on the walls for a little bit of extra decor. And yeah, I'm going to need a bit more storage in here or over here somewhere. Thought about putting a little crate or something, one of the flatter crates in there. But we'll see what I'm going to get up to. And then this one, for right now, it's just like a little drop-up chest for all the other food products that I don't have storage for yet, or that we don't need for crates, at least directly. So it seems like we don't really need the stews for anything. We can just eat them. We do need the sausage at the animal trader if you want to buy a dachshund. I think the salami has a use there too, or maybe it's something I'm imagining, but I feel like it does. So I'm just going to stick with just eating my canned food because we don't have any other use for it. We could sell it, of course. But I can do the same with all of these, and this way I make sure I don't eat something by accident that I might need for something else, right? So I just stick with this, but it looks like you could also just eat the peanut butter and the yogurt. I don't think it has any other use, but I'm not sure, so for now I'm just hanging on to it. Many of these things, like the mushrooms, you could just use for cooking. You can eat the dried fish. The boiled corn, unless you want to build a settlement, then you need like 50 corn or something, but other than that you could easily use it. We are gonna need the flour and the sugar. I don't remember if we need the salt, but that means we need wheat and we need sugarcane to make more of this when we want to make the pastries. So some of this we're still gonna need for the crates. The sage and the peppermint are also, I don't think we really need them at all for the crates. So these are the crates I'm talking about. You can see I've kind of gone through the list here, just checking what it is we need, and filled my storages according to that. You can see for herbal tea, that's where you kind of need some of the plants. I never actually make any of these teas. You can make peppermint tea if you want to, but I don't know, I never really do it. Maybe it would. Well, it sells for 1 gold coin, so I don't know how much. Can we even sell the peppermint directly? No, you can't sell it directly. So if you don't have any other use, you could technically turn it into some mint tea. But of course, you will also need drinking water. But I have drinking water just sitting around in my storage that I'm probably never going to use unless I need to make some paint or something. I think we need drinking water for that. That's something we need drinking water for in crafting, but I never use much of it. So you could do that and then sell it, but I don't know what drinking water sells for. If it has no sell value, then this might be worth it, but it might also just sell itself, or has a sell value itself, of course. But still, it's only one gold coin, so Yeah, same for the coffee. You could turn the coffee beans into this, and then you could sell these, of course, if you just want to empty out your storage. And then there's a bunch of other stuff here that you could cook, like for instance the cornbread. I don't remember, do we need cornbread actually for the pastry? Oh, we do. So we are gonna need the corn for this. Haha. See, this is why I say don't eat anything until you know that you need it, because you actually do need the cornbread. So don't cook all the corn into boiled corn or something, because then you're gonna have to need it. But of course, you do get like 100 corn from the settlement, so you do get a whole bunch of it, and that should help a lot with making cornbread. But yeah, if you don't want to rely fully on your settlements, then it can be a good thing to just keep what you find, because you don't need to eat any of this. You can make do with just the canned food if you want to, or even eat the stews, which it doesn't seem like we need for anything. If we look at the proteins, for instance, we definitely don't need it there. It's not really a pastry, right? And these are all like raw products that we need. So anyway, before you eat too much of your raw foods, it's just a good idea to actually check what you're going to need to make more settlements, because we are going to have to buy like at least 10 of those settlements agreements to get all the settlements. And for those different ones, we're gonna need like food crates and veggie crates and protein crates and so on, depending on which type of settlement agreement we're gonna need, right? So yeah, that's just the beginning to kind of my little kitchen area here. I think it turned out really well. At least I like it, but I'm happy as long as I have lots of storage, right? You guys have noticed that. That's kind of my priority. But now I have storage there, and I haven't built much else, but we got started on placing some settlements at least, so that's something. And I did add a little bit of decor, so it's not completely terrible, but yeah, it is pretty clear that storage is like my thing, but I am a hoarder, so that makes sense, I guess. So the next thing we're gonna do is we are gonna head off to a Kitsune's den. So this is a hidden Japanese village. Legends say that it was the home of 2 shinobi clans, both responsible for guarding the entrance to the legendary Dragon's Cave. Ooh yeah, there are some cool stuff in that biome for sure. Before we head off to that, let's actually quickly read this one. I know you're familiar. Oh, there's a little typo there. Let's take a screenshot. I know you're familiar with the area. I also know it's not safe there, but you should travel to Kitsune's den when you have some time. According to our reports, the location is the home of several rare animals like tigers and pandas. And you can see it looks very, very different from the other biomes we've already been to, and it has some really cool loot and even some unique loot that we are gonna need. So we definitely have to go and visit that biome. So let's just get going. Ooh, okay, it already looks kind of different, and yes, I bring up my crossbow right away because there used to be foxes right around here. There used to also be some zombies over here. But something is definitely... Oh, there's not as many of these pink trees up here. This has definitely changed too, the way this looks, but let's see. I have heard some mentions that there are some extra animals here. Oh, I see. Oh no, I saw some geese over there. Oh, I see a zombie. Oh. Okay, we're gonna go over that way and try and see if we can deal with them. I saw a geese or a goose running, and I do see a zombie there. Let's just try and deal with you, but I have heard it's really, really hard to avoid things getting killed here now of the animals, because there's more animals placed in this area. I don't remember there being geese in right here in the past, but there definitely were foxes. Now the question is where they ran off to, and if they climb over the mountain, then they're definitely gonna get killed, because there's something dangerous over there too. Question is where that goose ran off to, or if it got itself killed. Not really seeing any movement whatsoever. But I also don't see a body. And it was kind of away from them, so Well, I don't... Oh, I see right there. I actually got it. I don't know if that was the one, but at least we got one, right? That's a swan goose. Let's just do a little quick save here. Okay, so they're kind of hiding in the grass like they were in Green Hills, for instance. That definitely makes things kind of tricky. Also wondering if there are any foxes around here. There's definitely some things to loot, but I think I got all the zombies. Okay, we're gonna have to try and do a little sweep of this area. But I have heard that it's really hard to get all the animals here now, because as I've mentioned before, Slice really wants us to have this feeling that it is gonna be hard to save every single animal. And of course you could be really stubborn and try your very best to try and save them all by reloading your save. I don't really have the patience, and especially since he's made it even harder now, I don't feel like it's something I want to do. I feel like it kind of ruins immersion a little bit for me if I have to do that all the time. Like if I have to constantly, whenever I enter a biome, then I have to reload and try again and see if I can save all the animals. Because I also kind of have the same feeling that life is hard, it is rough, and ha! Japanese red fox. Yep, so one right there. Just took a little shot, and fortunately we got it. Not really seeing any other movement right off the bat. But yeah, it is kind of how life is, and it is very realistic that it would be hard to kill them all. It's also why we see some dead animals that were pre-placed. Most of the dead animals you see in the game are pre-placed. Like that, you know, we find some dead deers and other animals, and it's of course because there is an infection that has been killing off a lot of them. That's part of the story, right? Oh, there's another one right there. Oh, I think I missed you. Let's try again. If we can get you from here. Yes. Okay, let's do a little quick save there. And yeah, the foxes tend to kill animals, so it wouldn't even surprise me if they have killed something themselves. But yeah, you can see with all these, they've definitely added some extra foxes. I don't even remember it being a red or a Japanese fox the last time I was here. I think it was just a normal, well, but a red fox, just a red fox like the other ones you find in other biomes. But it was placed differently. Still kind of in danger from the zombies, but it was kind of over there. But now they've definitely added some more. Oh no, look at that. Yep, there's a dead goose that our fox has killed. Oh, did I just see some movement down there, or was that just the water? But the geese in this biome is also really hard to get, because there's a lot of vegetation, there's a lot of enemies, and if you startle them, though they don't seem to startle as easy as they did in the past, but they used to just run all over the place if you got near them, and you would walk right up to them because they were in the grass and you wouldn't see them, and then they would run right to some ninjas or something and get themselves killed that way. But I don't see any more geese here. I see one. Dead one, unfortunately. And you definitely got killed by a fox. Raw meat and feathers. Well, that is how it goes. Just want to try and be fairly certain I got all the animals from this little area before I get too distracted by looting things. So yeah, you could do the reloading thing. Just make sure to quick save, especially before you load into this biome. Just do a save before you jump the balloon, and then you could try again and see if you would eventually be successful and get all of them. Okay, I don't really see any other animals, so we are gonna try and do a little bit of looting. There's lots of these little mushrooms. We don't really technically need them much. You can use them for cooking, as I mentioned. Definitely want to mine some. I just loot them because that's me. I loot them even if I don't need them. This is one of the places where you can get sugarcane. They will respawn, so you can come back here and grab some more when you need some. There used to be a fox right over there. That's why I kind of over here. I remember standing at the balloon and trying to get it when I was dancing around on the rocks. But for the time being, I'm not seeing anything. What did we get? Okay, we got a female and a male Japanese red fox. At least we got a female and a male of these. So I don't actually know. No, it says unknown for fertility. I'm not quite sure if we can actually breed these. There's some animals you can breed and some you can't. But in case they're breedable, then at least we have a male and a female, right? And we got a male swan goose, but we already have a bunch of geese. So at least we could technically breed more of them potentially if they're breedable. And we got them from some other biomes. So at least we have saved some members of that species, right? Okay, I don't see anything else. But in this biome, you are gonna want to do, well, I don't know if that has been changed. These just look like coal rocks. There used to be some rocks in this area that would give you a gem for sure, but they may have been moved because now the biome has been changed. There used to be one right over here, but right now I only see the coal. I did see one over in that area. There should also be one over there. But there used to be one right here, but that seems to have been moved. So I guess that's not the case anymore. That you can just get like a free gem right here. Okay, well, let's grab this. It gives us some raw fish. We can get bamboo here, I think. Well, unless they've added more, then bamboo has only one use. You can make a little bamboo fountain. There's some hides, starfish. Oh, nice. And we got some paper, food basket, oysters and seashells. Oh, we got some pumpkins. So yeah, lots and lots of stuff we can get here. We're just gonna need, I think, like 40 bamboo or something to make one of those bamboo fountains if we want to make one. But they may have added more use for it. I'm not quite sure. Oh, there's more of these starfishes. Do they have a use now? I don't even remember. They've been in the game for a very, very, very long time where they didn't have a use. So that's why sometimes I'm like, do they have a use now? Because I don't remember seeing anything. Well, it might be at a vendor that I haven't been to yet, because there are some traders we haven't seen yet in biomes we haven't been to yet. So they may sell something. Let's have a quick little look again. There's any movement in the grass. So yeah, I'll go pretty far to try and save the animals, but reloading 10 times in a row to try and save them, nah. Because that just, unless it's something really rare, like if it was a legendary animal or something, right, then that would be the case. I would do it, but not if it's something that we can, or a unique animal, right? Something rarer, then I would probably do it, even though the Japanese fox should be relatively rare. But in this case, it wasn't really the foxes that got killed, at least that I've seen yet. But it was the... Just checking if there's any placed settlement agreements or anything here. It doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay. Look at this, pretty, but it's a very, very special looking area. I like this area. So let's just try and go around this way. I kind of want to see if there might be a fox over there before we go to try and loot the graveyard area. We're also going to have to go out here. But it's also a place where you can get a lot of irises, as you can see, in various colors, including the blood iris that we're going to need at the animal trader. But you can also get that in many other places. I think there used to be one of those special rocks out here too. It might be that one, or it might be that one up there. But yeah, so many things have changed. So many things have changed. Oh, strawberries. Okay, so is there a little foxy over there or not? Because there's definitely going to be ninjas down that path there, and I don't really want to chase a fox off that way if we can avoid it. But it's really hard seeing anything in this grass here. And yeah, if you want to make extra certain that you get something in this biome, if you really don't want them to get killed, and you're going there after you watch this video, you could also choose to turn the grass off before you enter this area, because of course you can see that would make things a whole lot easier if you removed all the grass. It doesn't look anywhere else pretty, but it will make things a lot easier for you to actually spot if there are any animals hiding in the grass. There we go. So lots of options for playing the game exactly how you want. Okay, let's go up here, have a little look-see. I am not seeing anything. That doesn't mean there isn't anything here, but... Okay, I see a barrel, of course. Don't see any enemies yet. Oh, yep, there's one right over there. There's two, actually. I think there's one more moving behind there. So we're gonna have to deal with them soon. And yeah, in this case, of course, the sniper rifle could be handy because you could stand here and kind of shoot them. But this is what I meant, that most of this biome is made up of these like little paths, and there's lots of vegetation. You'll easily get jumped if you're not careful. And yes, the sniper rifle could technically be handy in that way, because you might be able to climb up on something tall and then take them out from a distance. But I kind of want to try and do this without, or do this biome without doing that. Unless I do it with my bow or another weapon, but I feel like the sniper rifle is sometimes a bit overpowered. I don't think the game is really that hard once you figure out how to deal with the enemies and make use of the environment, and maybe just take things a little bit slow, because if you're just running through the biome then, or riding a horse quickly through the biome, then you will easily get jumped by something. But if you just take your time a little bit, then the game isn't really, I don't think it's really that tricky. That doesn't mean I can't get killed, but I still feel like the sniper rifle is kind of overpowered. Which doesn't mean you shouldn't use it. It just means I kind of prefer usually not using it that much. Okay, let's see if this is... You can see this is one of the shiny rocks that I've been looking at in Corpse Harbor. And yes, it gave me a ruby. And at least it used to be like a pre-placed one, a hand-placed one. So if you go here, you can mine this and then you can get a gem of your own. You'll have to let me know if you guys have found a gem there. At least that's how it used to be, right? But as we all know, they tend to change things. So let's see. Okay, we're gonna grab these and this. Okay. Don't think there's anything on the gravestones. No. Doesn't look like it. No. Okay. Well, let's move on. That was a lot of time spent just here at this little starting area of the biome. Wow. Yeah. Ooh, can I steal this one? Yes, I can. Fallen tree. So we're gonna bring that with us, and then we're gonna bring this up so that we are ready to deal with anything that's gonna come at us. Let's just do a little quick save and also get some dandelions here. Just checking the cliffs, because sometimes if you startle something, it will be dancing around up in the cliffs here. But no, okay, this is definitely new. It's funny, it's so low you can't walk under it. Yep. Okay, let's grab this. Strawberries, nice. I don't really need that many irises, but I'm just grabbing them since we're here anyway. Okay, so let's just go down here. Shouldn't take long before I'm gonna get the attention of someone. Yep. Hey, ooh boy. Okay, that was one. There we go. They look pretty scary. And these guys, we are gonna leave right there, and then we're gonna move over here, where we might find some dead animals again. Okay, I don't know if this... Just keep this at the ready. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anyone else here, but you can see there's this, which is a spawner, I'm pretty sure. It used to be, at least. A flamethrower. Okay, we still need a flamethrower for that. Ah, yep. That's because I'm used to in the past to just hit things. But even these ones needs a flamethrower. There we go. So now they won't spawn back, and then we can go back and loot them. Yep, so let's grab you guys. And there we go. We get some steel claws from these guys. Aha. Yes, so this is another one that we can just sell. You can see I've been accumulating. So I can actually make 200 gold on this, 75 and 20 gold. So this is all money. This is just stuff that we can sell, all these three. So that's a bit of money we are stocking up on there. See, bearded irises. Okay, maybe they've all been added with butterflies. So I might have to steal some of these where the butterflies are to get enough of those. But we do have some bearded irises at home. So, and I know we can go here and get them. So let's just leave them for now. Because I feel bad for the butterflies, so unless I really have to get them, then I don't want to. I think we can steal that one as well, that enrichment. There's like a little pile of rocks there. Mostly I wanted to see if there were any geese over here. There used to be down there somewhere, actually right there. Anything special about this pile of rocks? Doesn't seem like it. Don't think it's something we can mine. It just looks kind of suspicious. Yeah, no, not something we can do anything about. Okay, then we have, see, another one that is glittering. Let's make sure to mine you. And we got a sapphire. Yep, just what I thought. It is one of those nice ones. Oh, come on. Yep, I'm gonna steal you. And then we're gonna go up here. Oh, yep, it is right here. So we found a ninjato. So this should be bloodbath. Yeah. Oh, I remember making a video of this in the past where you can find it. So bloodbath, a legendary sword, and this is one of the ones you can upgrade in. You can now upgrade in the blacksmith. So very cool. Yep. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you can imagine why it has the name that it has. Okay, we're gonna put you back in. These seem better. 1.6 speed, 28 damage. This is 1.6 and 18 damage. So this one is better. Yep, so we're gonna stick with those in case I want to use a melee weapon. Okay, let's try and look around here. Didn't I see another rock somewhere over here when I was standing over there? I feel like I did. Oh, it's here. Oh, it's just coal. This one is just coal, but we kind of need some more coal. I think I haven't really mined much of it. I've skipped most of it, but we do need it to make steel, so it might be a good idea to just grab some. Oh, and this one actually gave us a rough diamond. Oh, okay. So good reason to mine that one. I don't know if it's a pre-placed, hand-placed one, but we got it. Look at that, precious stone with very good selling value. Just remember not to sell these unless you want something from, for instance, the animal trader. Make sure there's no traders that want any of these for something special before you sell them, because 550 gold might be tempting, but it's really hard to get more of these if you need them for something else. So do not sell them. Generally keep this until you are absolutely 100% sure you don't need it for something else, right? Because that is so bummer to find out there's something you just can't get, or that you'll spend hours and hours trying to get whatever valuable item it was you needed for trading. So there we go. I'm gonna keep going this way. Oh, it's getting a little bit, it's because we're in between the cliffs here. Okay, I think we're gonna try and go over here because I want to see if there's any geese. Yes, there we go, because these used to be easy to startle. If you came around the path and then came in here, then they would run off. They don't seem to run as much anymore, but let's try and get you. So that was 1 and 2. I think there used to be 4 though in that area, but maybe a couple of them has been moved, or at least one of them has been moved over to where we saw the one that got killed by the fox, because I didn't used to, I haven't seen any there in the past. Okay. But I don't see any more movement. I don't see any heads sticking up out of the grass. Nope. Okay. Well, then we are gonna go back down this way and grab some sugar canes so that we can make more sugar. Yep, there we go. And they will respawn as well, so you can get more of them. So let's just backtrack back to where we were with the ninjas here. Right over here. And grab this. Okay, so there are two ways we can go. We can go through here, and that area is going to expand all the way there. If you climb over by the graveyard, you can climb over the rocks. You actually end up at near the end to this area. That is one shortcut I sometimes use for that, if I want to get over there specifically, but right now I don't want to. But look at this. This is so pretty. Is there any geese here or anything? Getting a little dark, so we need to sleep. But because they are kind of just placed around the area, maybe over there near the water. There's lots of little water areas in this biome. But I don't really see any movement here. Okay. Oh, no, I just wanted to do a little quick save. There we go. And look at this, so pretty. Okay, now we're getting the green sky. It's not my most favorite one. Okay, but we're not gonna go that way today. I always take the other one because I feel like that path over this one is kind of shorter. So this is the way we are gonna go. And no, don't grab that. Or little butterflies. Okay, let's make sure to sleep. There we go. Okay, so have a little look-see. There's actually also like hidden treasures in this biome, if I remember correctly. Actually quite a few. So we need to check all the nooks and crannies. I have to remember to do that, as I remember looking for them in the past. Unless they have been changed or removed too. That's always the thing you don't really know, right? That's both the advantage but also the disadvantage of having played before, because you can kind of remember some things. It can make some things easier, but it can also make it a bit trickier, because you might skip some things because there didn't used to be something, or you overlook something because there didn't used to be certain things in an area, right? Let's have a little look over here. But yeah, for instance, with the there is actually a little fox right here. Oh, there you are. Oh, no, why did you? Don't run that far, baby. Oh, wow, look at that. They run like crazy. Oh, dear. Okay, I have to try and... Okay, you're right there. Okay, that was one, but it looked like there actually was a second one. Which I don't think I got. Female and male. Oh, maybe I did get it. But I just got them so quickly after each other that I didn't... Because I noticed in the bottom right corner that I kind of got a second pop-up. We've only found... We had only found two before that, right? See, there's a panda over there, and I definitely need to go and get you. But at least we got a female and a male again. Very nice. Okay, so now we got you guys. Good thing to check, because there also didn't used to be any fox in here. The last time I was here. There's definitely been some more added, but of course now they are Japanese foxes. Okay, and... let's grab this for more mushroom spores. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any more geese here. Fortunately, I don't see any dead ones either. Because that fox could easily have been aggroed on them. But I am not really... Nope, not seeing anything. Okay, so we're gonna go this way before we go up there. This area kind of expands around that way, so that's a lot to explore. But let's try and go in here. Just keep an eye out for if any foxes run off, but I think I got both of them. And then we have you. Are you gonna run or attack me? I can't really remember. Okay, you are gonna run, yes. You, just 2 arrows, which of course helps because we have fully upgraded this. But look at that, we got our first panda. Giant panda male, and hopefully we'll get all of them. There's not that many of them, unless they've added more. They're very rare, so you have to be really, really careful not to scare them off and get them killed. Because they are, like it says, a rare animal, and I would really like to get a female one too. Well, I'd like to get all of the ones that are in the biome, of course. I don't remember if we can breed them though. Okay, this is definitely new decor as well. This one right here, they even put this right here, Dragon Cave, do not enter. You're definitely gonna want to enter this area. We have to break this down and then enter back there. But even though it says do not enter, you're definitely gonna want to go in here for some special stuff. I think they've added this here because people would completely overlook this place. It was a little bit less noticeable before. There wasn't this thing and these. There wasn't these tall plants weren't here either. There was this though, but very often people would completely overlook this area. There we go. We are gonna grab more sugarcane while we're here. There's even more down here. So let's grab these as well. Yep, and see, we're getting lots and lots of sugarcane. Got like 170 already, and yeah, you can cross through here. There's lots of little pathways or little shortcuts you can take, but I prefer kind of following the paths a little bit because it makes it easier to keep track of where you have been. I'm trying to remember because I feel like this is one of the places that there used to be a chest somewhere around here, but they may have been removed. And I can't fully remember where it was because I think I've changed a little bit. Oh, it might be behind those buildings there actually. Not seeing anything here. Well, we found a blue mushroom, so that's something. Oh, but yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. And it actually leads around here to this wall. So, wow. Big biome. You can easily get yourself lost in here. Yep. Okay, well, that is it for this episode, guys. We are gonna attempt the cave next time. Yes, we are gonna go into the dragon cave. So hopefully we have enough that we can make do. We still have, well, 96 tin. Pistol ball is not going to get us very far. We're going to have to switch this over to some arrows. Might be good with, well, fire arrows. Well, that might be okay. That might be okay to use some fire arrows actually in there. Or just some normal arrows. Otherwise, we do have our melee weapon and our revolver. Hopefully, we'll have everything we need. I remember doing this just with a bow, so you can definitely do it, but they may have made changes, and they definitely added more enemies the last time I was there, so they may have changed some things again. But that is it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and as always, do take care, and happy gaming!